Hello, welcome to another beer review. Right, today we're going across to America and the West 6th Brewing, and as you can see, this is their cocoa porter. These guys are based out in Kentucky in the USA. This is my first beer from the Beer 52 box for, I think it's, well, I got it literally yesterday, the 25th of October, so I'm guessing this is going to be the box for November. Anyway, this beer is coming in at 6% ABV. This is a 355ml can, 12 fluid ounce, canned on date of the 14th of July of 2017. So yeah, I've never heard of this brewery before. I think I've got one or two, maybe 3 cans from this brewery. So yeah, I'm quite interested to see how this hangs out. I've heard that there was slight legal situation with this brewery, judging by what I've heard this evening from American friends, just doing a live hangout of a beer. So yeah, let's crack it open then. Hopefully it won't go everywhere. It's had, like, I don't know, 24 hours or more to settle. So beer in a glass then. This beer has taken me about 5 or 6 takes just to try and remember everything. I went to a tasting event this evening, so it's kind of like one of them tongue twisters, trying to remember everything and put it all into a review. Anyway, so yeah, there's no ABV on the can, which is really odd. I've never ever come across a beer that has not got the ABV on the can, but judging by Untapped, it's 7% ABV. There's no IBU count on that either, so everything's all a secret. So beer in a glass, it's half a finger of just off Whitehead into the light. Then there's a slight rubiness coming through for a 7% ABV porter. You kind of expect that, really. So that kind of like rubiness porter. Sometimes you get a porter that looks jet black like a stout. This actually looks like a porter. 7% ABV. It's almost like an imperial porter, because generally porters, as you know, are a lower ABV beer. Certainly in the UK anyway. Sorry. Certainly in the UK anyway, so let's get an aroma then. There is that cocoa nib coming through. That's probably one of the main features of the aroma. Slight sweetness, maybe a little bit of kind of lactose or something like that going on. But there's also a slight kind of synthetic edge on the aroma, straight out the can. I don't know what the aroma is on the can. Let's find out. I should have done this first really, but hey ho. It's pretty much very similar from the can to the actual glass. And this has had a chance to actually breathe and release the aromas. Let me just try and do a slight aggressive pour and see how your aroma, I can't even talk today, changes. No, exactly the same. Almost like a milky chocolate. Not much else coming through. There's not much in the way of dark fruits, plums or anything like that, which you'd expect a little bit of dark fruits. Very kind of mellowed roasted malt. Maybe a slightly roasted, maybe a chocolate malt or something like that. Let's give it a try anyway. Cheers. Very kind of bitter chocolate. The chocolate is there, but it's very, very on the bitter side. Bitter baking chocolate. It's almost to the point where it's overpowering anything else coming through in the beer. I mean, it's okay. And this beer is at room temperature as well. This is not straight from the fridge, or this is basically what I'm picking up, room temperature. A little bit synthetic, a little bit watery for a 7% ABV beer. You're not really picking up any kind of alcohol in this one. Let me just pour the rest of that bottom of that can in there. So it's come up to a 1 finger off Whitehead. It's a little bit disappointing, to be honest with you. So the first beer of the box, so it's going to get better. I know it will. But it's still nice to try a different brewery that when I haven't heard of it before. But yeah, I've got another 2 or 3 beers from this brewery. I went straight for the dark one, but yeah, it's a little bit, to me it's a little bit synthetic, kind of, I'm trying to think of the words for it. It's a little bit artificial. A little bit kind of, it's just my palate. Perhaps it's just my palate. Perhaps you'll try it and you think it's fantastic. To me it's a little bit plastic fantastic. You know, it's a little bit too, almost like a lot of kind of E numbers and that kind of thing. Anyway, as for a rating then, it's not the best porter I've ever had for sure. I'm giving this a 6. It's a 6 out of 10. If you've got this beer from your recent Beer 52 box, please let me know what you think of it, or if you've had it in America as well, let me know your thoughts down below. I think I've got the, I'll go into the commercial description actually. It says on the commercial, this is an Untapped, a big roasty American porter with cacao nibs leading to a complementing chocolate character while also providing a unique mouthfeel. It's very unique mouthfeel, but not in the mouthfeel that I'm kind of liking an awful lot. That's just me. I hate being critical of any beer I review. It's just where I am with it. You might think it's great. So beer's subjective, you know that. So that's the beer. I'm going to go across to also, as I say, I'm giving this a 6. This had a lot of ratings, 10,746 ratings, coming in at 3.73. I'm giving this a 6, which is a 3 out of 5. So this beer is faring well on Untapped. Maybe are they getting it fresher? A beer like this really shouldn't matter whether it's fresh or not. So make your own mind up. Across to the brewery, the production of craft brewery and tap room located in the historic Rainbow Bakery in Lexington, Kentucky. Flagships including the IPA, the Amber, Lemongrass American Wheat and Play It Forward Cocoa Porter, which is what this is. I have the Lemongrass American Wheat to review coming soon, so, but this is the first one. This is a long review, apologies, and it's okay. A little bit disappointed. I thought it'd be a little bit better, a bit more kind of, I thought it'd be a little bit more kind of other flavours coming through rather than just that cocoa nib quality. But anyway, if you've had it before, let me know. If there's any other beers from this brewery you think I should try that I'm probably not likely to get, put it down below and I'll put it on my Untapped wish list, etc. So yeah, thanks for joining me and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.